The attacker, who has scored 5 goals in 3 games this season, is considering a move to Liverpool in 2024. The 24-year-old has refused to sign a new deal with Paris Saint-Germain and his current deal expires next summer. The French side were ready to sell him this summer, but the 2018 World Cup winner insisted on staying at the club. Apparently, clubs in Saudi Arabia were interested in signing the player this summer. Mbappe instead wants to be a free transfer from PSG next summer. Clubs like Real Madrid and Liverpool have been mentioned as potential targets. According to French sources, the player could consider a move to Liverpool if an offer comes in. The Reds have long been fans of the Frenchman, and only time will tell if they will sign him. Liverpool could lose Mohamed Salah next summer, and Mbappe is one of the most qualified players to replace him. Salah was also on the radar of Saudi clubs this summer, but the Reds don't want to sell him now. He will enter the last year of his contract next summer, and Liverpool might be more open to selling him next summer. Mbappe can play anywhere in the front three and can improve Liverpool going forward. He has proven to be a prolific goalscorer for club and country. He would also add pace, flair, and creativity to the team. The 24-year-old has scored 5 goals in 3 appearances this season. However, his salary is likely to be very high, and it remains to be seen if Liverpool are ready to break the wage structure to bring him in. A move to Liverpool would allow him to challenge for major trophies, and working under a top-class manager like Jürgen Klopp could also be an attractive prospect for the player. Under FSG, Liverpool have not been known to make big money signings, but that may have changed in recent years. Last summer the Reds paid £85 million for Darwin Núñez with add-ons, and this summer they splashed out £110 million for Moises Caicedo. FSG have held talks with Mbappe in the past, and this has clearly come to light. The French star's mother is already a Liverpool fan and would love her son to wear the red shirt one day. If Salah's departure materializes, a move from Mbappe next summer would certainly not be surprising. The French star was more than impressive in the World Cup, leading his team to the final. He has been consistent in Paris and is clearly one of the best players in the world. At just 24 years of age, his athleticism could be enough to make his mark in the Premier League for Klopp's side. If Mbappe joins Liverpool next season, it would certainly be a move that would change the balance in English football. Trent Alexander-Arnold injury update. Liverpool defender Trent Alexander-Arnold will be sidelined for some time, but in a promising update for fans, trusted journalist has confirmed that his injury is not as bad as initially feared. During Sunday afternoon's 3-0 Premier League victory over Aston Villa, the right-back was forced off the pitch after 71 minutes with a suspected hamstring injury and was replaced by Jarell Quansah. Jürgen Klopp was quick to give an update on his vice-captain's fitness in an interview after the game. "I don't know exactly. I asked him. He said it's a hamstring. He said it's not too serious, but of course we have to wait for the scans and then we will know more," Klopp said. The England international was initially named in Gareth Southgate's squad for the Euro 2024 qualifiers against Ukraine and the friendly against Scotland, but the 24-year-old's withdrawal from the Three Lions has left fans worried that the academy graduate could have a serious problem. However, on Monday James Pearce revealed that Alexander-Arnold will only be out for 2 weeks, and while he will miss next weekend's game against Wolves, it is a huge relief from initial fears of serious damage. The report said, Trent Alexander-Arnold is expected to be out for approximately 2 weeks. Today's scan showed that the damage to his hamstring is minor. He is doubtful to play against Wolves after the break, but is recovering quickly. Alexander-Arnold has directly contributed to 89 goals in 277 appearances for Liverpool, with 73 assists and 16 goals. His form has previously been described as mind-blowing by football scout Jacek Kulik. The Under Armour-sponsored defender has recorded a total of 18 shot-creating moves so far this season, the highest in the team along with Dominik Szoboszlai. He has also sent 16 crosses into the box, the second highest figure behind Andy Robertson, via FBref, underlining his desire to contribute in the opposition penalty area. The West Derby-born talent, who earns £180,000 a week, has also helped the club win 7 pieces of silverware since his promotion to the first team, including Premier League and Champions League trophies. He therefore knows exactly what it takes to compete and succeed at the highest level with his exceptional winning mentality. Finally, Alexander-Arnold has shown since last season that he has the ability to operate a bit higher up the pitch, both in the centre and on the right of midfield, alongside his usual fullback role. He therefore provides the boss with excellent versatility, and there is no doubt that having him in the starting 11 increases the team's chances of a positive result. Arnold was introduced by Klopp in a hybrid role in the latter part of last season. When the team is defending, he keeps his place at right back, while when the team is attacking, he is deployed in the midfield to play deeper passes. He continues in the same role this season. He has also played in the midfield for the national team in recent matches and has put in some impressive performances. His absence from the team will definitely be a headache for Klopp. Liverpool will soon have the answer to Ryan Gravenberg as Jürgen Klopp faces the Alexis Mac Allister problem. Liverpool have started the season in great form. After last season's disappointment, many didn't see Jürgen Klopp's side as genuine title contenders, but given the Reds' start and the context behind that impressive start, they can no longer be written off. The arrival of Ryan Gravenberg in such a team makes things a little more difficult. Klopp has found a winning formula and managers don't like to cut and change once they have found it. But there is an advantage in the timing of Gravenberg's transfer. While the international break took most of Liverpool's superstars away, the Dutchman decided to decline a call-up from the U21 national team and stay at the AXA training centre to get used to his new surroundings and perhaps catch the eye of his new boss. With Liverpool having an early game against Wolves after the international break, Klopp will have little time to get some of his players in order, especially the South American squad who play on Tuesday night in the early hours of Wednesday morning UK time. Given that the flight time could vary between 10 and 12 hours, it is unlikely that any of these players will be able to train until Thursday at the earliest. That includes Alexis Mac Allister, and while he is expected to start against Wolves, there is no denying that Gravenberg has a huge advantage over him by deciding to sit back. With almost 2 weeks to prepare for the Wolves game, Liverpool will be able to learn and discover a lot about how Gravenberg is doing and whether he is ready to step in straight away. Despite not playing many minutes for Bayern Munich, Gravenberg is not out of form. He took part in the U21 Euro this summer and had a full pre-season. But Liverpool need to get to grips with the reality of where Gravenberg can be used in the Reds' midfield. The club was looking to sign a multifunctional midfielder following the arrival of End, who is more of a traditional number 6. This is how Gravenberg was billed, even though he played most of his minutes in the number 8 position and was part of a double pivot when he played as a number 6. At Liverpool, the position is a little different, and it is only on the training ground that the club will discover if Gravenberg fits the bill. That's why next week will be a big opportunity for the young Dutchman. In Mac Allister's absence and with End only returning on Wednesday due to Japan playing a friendly on Tuesday and Stefan Bajetti playing Spain U21 on Monday night, Gravenberg will have a huge advantage over his positional rivals to prove himself in front of Klopp in a more friendly environment with less competition.